so today I'm just going to be doing a bit of a kind of like get ready with me. It's my day off, my only day off, and I just felt like filming some videos, and yeah, so I'm just going to do a chill, get ready with me kind of video and just kind of talk and update you guys on some things, and yeah, so let's get started. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna use, this is the Dr. Brandt Needles No More Baggage. I am almost completely done with this, and this is definitely a product that I did not expect to like. I ended up getting it in one of my BoxyCharm boxes, and I never really liked it that much, and then I just started using it and I kind of liked it a lot. And to be honest, it's one of those more expensive products, so it's not really something I feel like I would purchase myself, but I have been using it and I really like the feeling, because it kind of gives me like this tightening like feeling under my eyes. And I just kind of really like that, so it's definitely been a product I'm glad that I was able to get some use out of and kind of enjoyed. But is it something that I would personally buy? I don't think so, just because $42 is very expensive. But the only thing I've noticed with this is I have to like let this dry completely to get that tightening effect. If I just try to like put my makeup on top of it, I feel like it just, I don't know, it doesn't do its thing. So I'm just gonna kind of give this a couple seconds to dry and really give me the full effect. Next, I'm gonna be using another BoxyCharm product I got. This is from Touch and Soul. It's called the No Poreblem Primer. So I'm just gonna apply that to the rest of my face. And I have really been slacking on videos. I mean, slacking is not really the right word, because I feel like slacking implies like you could have done something but you just didn't. But oh my gosh, it's just been such a rough year, working like a full-time job, a part-time job, and also doing my side businesses as well. But I'm almost to the end. I think I've got about like 2 more weeks of my full-time job, and then I'll finally have a little bit of a break and just have my other job, and then go back to all of the other things that I've been working on. It's just been really intense, working like 12-hour days, like 6 days a week, and only having 1 day off. And so I haven't been able to film videos as much as I would have liked. For a while I was actually able to keep up pretty well and, you know, be consistent with my 3 days a week video schedule, but these last few weeks have just been really intense and I have not been able to do that. Next, I'm using my Cover FX Blurring Primer, again another BoxyCharm product, and I'm just doing a little bit of this across the bridge of my nose. But as soon as that's all done, I'm gonna feel a lot better, and having just a little bit more time to literally breathe. Like, I don't leave my house other than to go to work, drive to my other job, and then drive home. I usually get home about 8 o'clock every night, and then I pretty much just go to sleep and wake up at 6 in the morning to start it all over again. So it's just been really intense, and I can't wait to have just a little bit of time to breathe, like literally just to breathe. I don't have time to do anything anymore, so hopefully I'm gonna be able to get some rest over the next few weeks. I've also been wanting to try to like take a better look at my makeup collection and try to like use up some things. So I have these little BB creams that I've reviewed on my channel probably about a year ago or so, and I actually really like these, and I have 4 of them, but I just kind of want to make an effort to use up some things. So today I'm gonna use my Saemmul BB cream. This is the Moist BB. It's the little pink one, so I'm gonna use that one all over my face. These are so little to begin with that I feel like it'd be easy for me to use these up, because I do enjoy them, but they're not my favorite BB creams ever. So I just want to like make an effort to really use up some stuff that I have. So this one, I'm just gonna start by applying that to my face. This one is definitely a little bit more on the cool tone color range, which I really like because it just matches my skin so much better than other foundation products I have. So I've been really liking using these. I've also been super proud of myself because I've been able to keep up with my weight loss. I've actually officially hit the 50-pound mark, so I have lost 50 pounds in about, let me see, how long has it been? 6, 7, 8, 9, going on 9 months now. I've lost 50 pounds, which I'm super proud of myself, and I hope to continue with my weight loss until I get my goal weight. It's just been a really, almost, what's the word? Not struggle, but it's been a little bit more difficult to keep up with my diet, having like a full-time job and, you know, another job as well, just because I don't have time to like cook things, and there's not a whole lot of pre-packaged options available with, you know, kind of like how I'm eating at the moment. But I think I'm gonna save a little bit more of my opinions and just my weight loss in general for whenever I do like my, I guess like 1 year video. I will do that in I think June is gonna be the 1 year since I started my weight loss journey, and I kind of want to like, I don't know, get really not in depth with how I've been losing the weight, but just kind of like my thoughts on it, what I've been doing, what has worked, what hasn't worked for me before. You know, I'd probably even show like pictures as well. I've been documenting my whole weight loss progress and stuff, so I definitely think I will be making a video on that coming up in June. Like I said, whenever I hit that 1 mark, I kind of want to see, you know, how much weight will I have lost by then. Hopefully it's a little bit more, and yeah, so I'm just been really proud of myself, and I hope to keep that up. There's also just like so many like big changes going on in my life right now. It's kind of like making decisions on, you know, how my future is going to be and stuff, and like career stuff, so there's just a lot of things kind of I'm thinking about at the moment that's really kind of like got me just kind of a lot of like life things that I have to figure out at the moment. For my concealer, I'm using the Urban Doll Kiss Cover Maker Concealer. I'm just using the skin tone color one. I kind of go back and forth between using these two. I made a video on this one a couple weeks ago as well, probably close to a month ago now, reviewing these, and I have been using these non-stop. I really like them. I feel like they're so cute and they're very inexpensive. And I also have another Rose Shop haul order coming very soon, so I'm going to be doing that video as well. I hadn't purchased anything from them since December, I think, yeah, since right before Christmas time. So I have a few new things that I will be reviewing on this channel as well once I get some more time. But yeah, so look forward to that as well. A lot of really fun things I wanted to try out. I've kind of been spending a little bit more money over the past couple of weeks, just because like I am a person that really likes to save a lot of money. I really honestly truly do save a lot of money, but then there's just some of these weeks where I'm like, I just want to buy everything, and that was kind of that week. Last week and the week before, I was just kind of like, you know, I've been saving all my paychecks and stuff and like not really spending it, and I don't know what happened. Just like the last like week or so, I was like, I want to buy this, and I want to buy this, and I want to buy this. So yeah, I've definitely got a lot of things coming that I'm going to be making video reviews on, so that will be fun as well. Some of the things, I ended up getting this like travel mirror thing, which sounds really dumb now that I think about it. I'm like, did I need that? Honestly, I didn't, but I thought it'd be interesting to take with me whenever I go on my trip to Chicago. So I ended up getting one of those like travel mirrors, one of those like light up ones. So I hope it's as good as I think it is. But I really want to like try that one out and maybe probably make a video on that one and see what I think about it. And one thing that has really bothered me, I have this like little brush that I've really been loving to use for my contour, and I cannot find it. Like, I swear it just disappeared. So I just set my under eyes with my e.l.f. HD setting powder. I repurchased one of those because I finally ran out of my old one, and I tried to use this other one I have. I put it in the same container because I really like this one, but this is not the actual e.l.f. HD powder. This was the Makeup Revolution, the one that kind of looks like the Ben Nye powders. This one was in the color Lace, and at first when I got it I think about this time last year, I really liked it and I thought it was nice, but the more I went on to using it, I am not a fan of it. I just can't even describe it, but there's something about this, the way it like sticks together, it almost clumps, and I don't like that, and it's also slightly too yellow for my skin tone. So yeah, I was really like wanting to use this and like, you know, use it because I had it, but I had to just repurchase the other one that I love so much. This one is so fine, and like, it's just, oh, you probably can't even tell, but it's so incredibly fine that it works so well. So next for my contour, I'm gonna be using my NYX HD Blush in the color Taupe. This one I've actually had for, again, about a year, and I'm almost out of it, and I love this stuff. I definitely think this is gonna be on my list of things I want to repurchase because this one is just so good. It's really good if you have very fair skin tone and you like contours that are a little bit more cool and like on the gray tone kind of side, because for me, most things are just too warm and they almost look really orangey on me. This one almost goes like slightly more of like a gray pink kind of brown, which sounds weird, but it honestly just works so much better for my skin tone, and I feel like this is definitely a product I'm going to repurchase. I'm also thinking about dyeing my hair gray again. Like, it is kind of like still grayish, but it's more of like a silvery blonde kind of color, but I'm thinking about dyeing it that gray color again. I really enjoyed how it looked when it was fading. I liked how it looked all the way throughout. I never felt like it got super patchy to the point where it looked bad. I'm going to be using my NYX blush in the color Bourgeois Pig, and I just really, I don't know, I've been going back and forth with wanting to dye my hair again. I'd probably wait a couple weeks until I finish my my other job and have that kind of done and out of the way before I dye my hair another kind of, you know, slightly out there color. But I have another box of that L'Oreal one that I really liked, and I think I might do that one again. But another kind of like slightly spoiler-ish kind of thing, I ended up buying some hair extensions from Bellamy, and these are actually the first time I've ever bought any hair extensions from Bellamy before. I have had some from like Sally's like way long ago when I had black hair. That was actually the very first thing I ever purchased with my like first ever paycheck. Yeah, I bought hair extensions from Sally's, and I was so excited because I wanted long dark black hair because I had black hair at the time, and I ended up buying some from there, and I actually really liked those. They were not bad. I mean, I don't really have that great of a extensive knowledge of hair extensions or anything, but I really liked those, and I don't have black hair anymore. I still have them. I mean, I don't think I ever would dye my hair black again, but they're kind of fun if I ever want to do like a Christina Aguilera, you know, like black blonde hair kind of look. I still have them. And then I think one time I ordered some hair extensions from, randomly enough, I think it was Urban Outfitters or something. They like sold some random brand of hair extensions, and I bought them, and I ended up dyeing them red because I had like Little Mermaid red hair at the time. So I think I still have those. I think I even tried to like bleach the black hair extensions I had before. I like did a test on one of the little ones, and it was not good at all. I think I ruined it, so thank God I didn't do that on all of the hair extensions, because it did not look good. For my highlighter, I was using the Tony Moly Hot Edition Noodle Blusher. It's still one of my favorite ones. Such a surprising highlighter. When I first reviewed this, I was like, you know, it looks like it's not gonna do anything, but I love how it looks. It's just so soft. I definitely do have to like buff it into the skin more for it to show up. But yeah, definitely really good if you want a super inexpensive one, and it's really cute as well, so totally like that one. Now I'm gonna go back and contour my nose again. I'm gonna use the same contour powder, and I'm just going to lightly contour my nose. I've gotten into this thing where over the last like, I don't know, maybe 6 months or so, I started like contouring my nose, not because I didn't like the shape of my nose. I actually do like my nose, and I've never been one of those people who are like, oh, I want to get a nose job or something. I've just never really, you know, not liked my nose. It's never been something like, oh my god, I have a really great nose or anything. It's just something I never really cared about. But for some reason, I just started contouring my nose one day, and now it almost just looks weird if I don't. It just, I don't know. Funny how things like just happen like that. Next, I think I'm gonna move on to eyebrows. Now, I was using this product for just a minute. It came in one of my BoxyCharm boxes, I think the one for March, and it was the Iconic London Eyebrow Duo, kind of like the eyebrow cushion. I really liked this a lot, and I thought, you know, at first I'm like, you know, the color's really dark though. I don't know if I can make it work. So I started using it for a couple weeks, and whenever I was making my hair update video on how the hair color like faded and stuff, whenever I saw like my eyebrows with that dark color on it, with my hair back to being like that blonde color, I was like, oh my gosh, I think it's way too dark for me. I just can't. So I'm really sad because I really like that product, but it's in the color medium, and I feel like that's just too dark for me. So I'm going back with my like standby true favorite, the BH Cosmetics Studio Brow Pomade in the color Taupe. I think it's called Taupe. Blonde. No, it's just blonde. So I'm just going back to this one for now. It's just been like one of my go-to favorites for like the last, I don't know, 2-3 years. But I really did enjoy using the Iconic London Brow Cushion one. Number one, it's just so expensive. But if there are any like dupe brands that kind of make the same exact thing, I would totally like to try that and find it in a color I could use, because I really enjoyed using that one, and I feel like it worked pretty well, especially with it being like the two colors. It worked actually a lot better than I thought, because I was able to kind of fill in this little sparse little spot that I have here with my eyebrows, and it worked really well. I just need to find one that's overall a little bit lighter. So definitely think I might have to search around and see if there's any brands that make a copy of that, because I think the original price of that one from Iconic London is like $40, and I'm not gonna spend $40 on a brow product when I can spend like $6 on a brow product that I think works just as well. The only thing I don't like about pomade eyebrow products is sometimes like the pomade, when it starts to kind of dry out just a little bit, it kind of tugs at my eyebrow hairs just a little bit, and it kind of like might pull 1 or 2 out, which is not a huge deal, but I just don't want that. All right, now I think I'm gonna move on to the eyes. I'm gonna zoom in a bit and do some eyeshadow. So first off, I'm gonna prime my eyes with my Ruby Kisses Magic Primer, and I'm just gonna apply that on to the lid. So for the month of March, I'm probably gonna talk about this in another video as well, but I feel like I'll kind of include just a little bit of it here. For my makeup like update challenge that I have been doing, I ended up doing pigment eyeshadows for this month, and like always I feel like I kind of not failed at it, but I kind of just got in a rut of using the same products over and over just because I run out of time in the morning and I literally have like 10 minutes to do my makeup. So I've been doing the same things over and over, but I've been really liking them. And the one I'm going to use, this is from e.l.f. I'm so glad I did not declutter these like a couple years ago whenever I was doing my decluttering series. This one is the e.l.f. mineral eyeshadow in the color Enchanting. Now I don't think they sell these anymore, but I'm so glad I didn't get rid of these because these are like some of the only matte pigment shadows that I own, and I have been using this one pretty much non-stop for the entire month. It's just kind of like a warm brown color, and I've never really been a huge fan of pigment eyeshadows just because usually I find like they're really pretty, but sometimes they're just a little bit more of a hassle to work with, just because I feel like I definitely have to I have to tap into it like a very particular way, and then I have to like tap the product off to like not get it all over my face or have a whole lot of fallout. But I've been actually really liking them, but they just take me a little bit more time, and sometimes I feel like I have to like be very careful at using them because if I apply them too much, they're very hard to blend out. But I'm going to talk more about my thoughts on pigment eyeshadows in my next video, which I'm going to film right after this, which is like kind of my update and showing you guys what all products I have used for the whole month of March for my makeup challenge. So another thing that's been on my mind pretty much non-stop is my trip to Chicago. I'm going to go see BTS at Soldier Field Stadium, and I'm so excited. That's gonna be May 11th, and I'm just so excited. Like I ended up buying like this really cute kind of it's kind of like a not splurge because it wasn't really that expensive, but it was kind of an impulsive purchase. It was something I've always wanted, was a really cute like luggage kind of like suitcase thing. And I was at TJ Maxx the other day just like shopping on my, again, my one day off. I was always talking about how I wanted this really cute like pink luggage, and why have something boring if you could have it like in a fun cute color? That's how I feel like about everything. Like why have a black pair of scissors if you could have a baby pink pair of scissors? I'm just kind of silly when it comes to stuff like that, but I always love really cute things like that, and I found the prettiest luggage, and it was like a little carry-on one, which was exactly what I wanted because I hate having to like check luggage and stuff. I don't know, I'm kind of control freak and I don't like having to surrender my belongings like that. So it was so perfect. I'll insert either a picture or a clip of it here, and it was actually from, I think it's from Vince Camuto or Camuto, however you say his name, but it's from his collection, and it's so cute. It's like this baby pink kind of lavendery lilac kind of color. I think it's actually called lilac. Yeah, lilac. And I saw that at TJ Maxx and I was like, oh, I'm buying it. And I ended up buying it. I think it was about $60 or so, which I don't think is that bad of a price for like a little carry-on luggage thing. Of course there's like cheaper ones and stuff, but it was so cute, and it was like just the color I wanted. And like the collection name of it was Laura, which is perfect because I'm Lauren. So I was like, oh, it's destiny. It's exactly what I wanted. It's not insanely expensive, and it was really cute. So I ended up buying that, which is kind of one of those purchases that was like, it wasn't absolutely necessary, but I wanted to buy it. So I ended up buying that, and I have been so excited to like pack. I don't know why, just because I don't travel a lot, and it's been so long since I've been on vacation. I think the last time I went on vacation was in 2014, I think. So that's been 5 years since I've been on a vacation. My family was just, I was talking about my mom with this morning. I'm like, we're just not really a traveling kind of family. Like there's some people that like take a vacation every year and they go on family trips, or like they'll do weekend trips and stuff. And my family was just never really like that, just because, I don't know, we never really had a whole lot of disposable income for like trips and stuff like that. So if we did go on vacation, it was usually like once every 5 years, kind of like how it is now. We just never really went on vacation that much. So I'm just really excited to pack and kind of, you know, do all that. Now I don't really like flying that much. I actually don't mind like the actual act of flying. Like I actually really like it. I just hate airports, and I hate like the logistics of it and traveling and stuff like that. So that's something I'm not looking forward to, but my best friend is so good at all that stuff. So she's just really good at handling, you know, stuff like that, like all the logistics and like the planning and the traveling and like the booking of the tickets. She's just so good at that. So the next color I'm going to use on my eyes, this is again another e.l.f. mineral shadow. This one is just in the color Natural. This one's so pretty. It's so basic, but if like Oh my gosh, it's just so pretty. So it's just nothing that special. It's like a peachy champagne kind of color. I'm actually gonna apply this wet, which is another thing I really like to do with pigment eyeshadows, just because it really makes them stand out a little bit more. It's called foiling, but I just feel like it makes it look so good. So I'm just using a little bit of my coconut water to wet my brush. And then in the cap, I just kind of like to tap it together to kind of like make almost like a cream eyeshadow like that, and then apply that to my lid. So this, it just looks so pretty, and this has been my go-to makeup look pretty much the entire month. There were a couple days that I did like, you know, switch it up a bit and try a different eyeshadow, but for the most part, especially if I was running out of time, which is like every morning, I would just apply this dry. I usually found that the staying power of loose eyeshadows is not as good if you apply them dry, but I did that all the time anyway, and it's just my go-to look for this month. But yeah, so I'm really excited to go on that trip again. Like, I don't really travel that much. Like the last time, like even though it was just like a short weekend trip, the last time I traveled was in September when I went to the BTS concert in Fort Worth. So I mean, I guess that's kind of the only time I travel, but this is gonna be fun because we ended up driving that time. But this time we're gonna be flying to Chicago, and I've never been to Chicago. I mean, I've been to Chicago airport, like the O'Hare airport, but I have not been to the city of Chicago, and my best friend loves it there. Her and her sister love Chicago, so I'm really excited because I've never really actually been to Chicago. Like I said, I've only been to the airport whenever I had like a connecting flight when we were going to, it was either when we were coming back from Rome or going to Paris, I can't remember. But it was one of those times. So that is the eyeshadow. I feel like I want to darken it up just a little bit with another e.l.f. eyeshadow. This one is called Seductive, and it is just a matte black loose eyeshadow, which is kind of scary. It's definitely one I have to like really be careful with because it is black. It's super dark, and if you like mess up and get this anywhere you don't want it, it's just game over. So usually what I end up doing is just taking a tiny bit from like the cap, and I'm gonna use a smaller brush. This one is from Luxie. This one is called the 121 Mini Tapered. I got this in one of my BoxyCharm boxes, and not gonna lie, at first I was not a huge fan of synthetic eyeshadow brushes. I just never really liked that many of them, but I have been loving these Luxie ones lately. And then taking another Luxie brush, this one is the 111 Mini Flat Angled. This one I really like for applying on the lower lash line. It's just like the perfect size because it's a little bit smaller. And I don't even know why I feel like I'm getting so glam, like I'm literally just going to go walk at the nature center later today, but I just don't ever have time to really play with makeup like this anymore. So I've just been really enjoying doing that whenever I can. And I just spilled that black eyeshadow everywhere. Oh my fucking god! This is what I mean why I don't like using pigment eyeshadows that much. Oh my god. I got it everywhere. Jesus. And then I'm gonna use my Missha Natural Fix brush pen liner. There has been like a moment where I wasn't a huge fan of like doing the liquid eyeliner again, just because, I don't know, sometimes it kind of closes off my eyes and makes them look smaller, but I've kind of gotten back into doing it again. So again, I'm not good at talking and doing this, so I'm gonna take a minute and just apply my eyeliner. All right, so that is with the eyeliner. Now I'm gonna curl my lashes and apply some mascara. But anyway, like I was saying back when it goes to like vacations and stuff, I really love packing for vacations and packing for trips and stuff. I don't know why that is so much fun for me. Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, it's more fun than like the actual event. Now I don't think that's gonna be the case this time. I'm definitely so looking forward to the event, but like literally since we got the tickets, all I have wanted to do is just like start packing my stuff. But I'm like, girl, it's like 2 months away, you can't start packing yet. So like I said, I just can't wait, and I think that suitcase is gonna be so cute and so perfect. To be honest, the more I look at it, I'm like, you know, I don't think I can fit as much stuff in here as I thought I could, but I'm gonna have to make it work. And next for mascara, I don't actually like this mascara at all, but I got it in my December BoxyCharm, and it's the Lorac Pro Lash Pomade. I actually don't mind the mascara that much. It's the brush that I really truly hate. I hate this brush. It's like one of those bristly brushes that just has the little spirals in it, but it doesn't actually like separate your lashes very well. The actual like mascara though, I do like because it is one of those wetter kind of ones, and I feel like it's really good at like separating and like really painting the lash, but it doesn't give me that much volume, to be honest. It does give me quite a bit of length, but I hate this brush so much. It just slows me down, and it makes it so much harder for me to like apply my mascara, but I already have this mascara and I don't want it to like go to waste. But there's like not another mascara brush I have that I could like use with this, which is very unfortunate. So I'm just stuck with using a mascara that I'm not that thrilled about because I want to use it and I don't want it to be wasted. And then since I cannot use that brush at all on my lower lash line, I'm going to use my IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. This one I'm pretty much almost done with because I've had it for too long. I got this one in my October BoxyCharm, and I really like this mascara at the very beginning, but it has thickened up so much. I have to like scrape, like very meticulously scrape the mascara off here to like not have it so much where it like clumps up. I really like this brush though, but it holds so much mascara and it's like thicker and clumpy, and I have to like seriously take my time with this one. But I've definitely had this one long enough and I think I just need to let it go because it's thick. Alright, and so that is it for the eyes. I'm gonna finish it off with some lips and come back and share with you guys the final look. Oh my gosh, that was so cute. These two little girls were walking by my house and they just like came up and started petting my cat. Oh my gosh, it was so cute. So for my lips, I'm gonna start with my favorite lip liner ever, and I can't believe it's already this little again. This is my NYX Natural Lip Liner. I love this one so much. It's such a perfect color for my lips. And I really should have like done a lip scrub before this because my lips are so incredibly like crusty at the moment. Ugh. And it's like not because I'm dehydrated, because like literally the only thing I drink is water, but my lips have been so dry, and I just had like a lip balm on earlier. Oh my gosh, I just need a really good scrub to like get all the dead skin off my lips though. But yeah, I definitely think it's time for me to buy another lip liner of this. I might have to like stock up and get a couple of them because I love it so much, and it's like literally like $3. And then I'm gonna use this product. This is actually one I got from Big Lots, and I used to be such a huge fan of buying like discount makeup from Big Lots, which, come on, I still am. And this is one of those products, like I can tell why it was at Big Lots because people didn't like it, but I like it. So this is from Bliss, and this is called their Liquified lipstick. So it's not a liquid lipstick. I wouldn't even call this like a lip gloss. This is like if you took a lipstick and melted it down but then mix it with a lip gloss where it's kind of like still sticky and tacky. It's kind of what it is like. But this one's called Got a Nude Attitude. I actually have two of these. I don't know which one I'm gonna wear. There's like a lighter one or a darker one. I kind of want to go with the lighter one. This one is the Got a Nude Attitude, and the other one is called Nude Necessities. I might do like both of them, we'll see. But this one is such a weird consistency, and I can see why it might not have sold well and why hence it was at Big Lots for like literally $2. But I got 3 colors of these and I actually kind of like them, but they do kind of do that cakey, sticky ring around your lip kind of thing after wearing it for a few hours. So it's something I would only wear if I was like going to be touching up, but I'm gonna wear it today. And it's like thick, like it's like a thick gloss, and it's like the epitome of like sticky tacky lip gloss. But I don't mind this one because I think the color is so pretty. It almost reminds me a bit of like those melted lipsticks from Too Faced, but like stickier, where it has like a lot of color to it. And then I'm gonna take just a tiny bit of the Nude Necessities one and do that like on the inner portion of my lip, just to kind of try to cancel out a little bit of that butthole lip. Alright, and that is going to be pretty much it for this Get Ready With Me. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's been a while since I've done like a kind of talky video, and yeah, so just kind of wanted to share with you guys where I'm at and apologize for being so shitty at uploading. Like I said, it's just been so rough working like a part-time job, a full-time job, having a side business, trying to do YouTube and freelancing and doing everything else I'm doing at the moment. It's just been a really intense past few months, but hopefully I will be able to have more time to be a lot better at dedicating like regular time to doing this, because I love doing it so much. And it's one of those things where like YouTube is definitely nowhere near a job for me, because honestly, like I don't make shit for YouTube. I just don't, and I've never expected to either. But I really do like doing YouTube, and it's been really fun for me. So hopefully I will be able to commit a lot more time to it in the next few coming weeks, and hopefully I will just be better at uploading and stuff like that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, link is below. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.